Hi everyone, this is CSTOYS International, and thanks for joining again. And well, today's CSTOYS, pack and ship show. Well, it's not really, our packer Maki is the not Paki, but packer Maki is working on the packing about right now. But let me talk about the my recent experience, my visitations to the toy collector's warehouse. Okay, you probably haven't, visited our Facebook or our Twitter pictures. You probably see that. I had the opportunity to meet up with the toy collectors. And Mr. Wakafuji. Mr. Wakafuji is from Ehime, and he's well-known toy collector. His collection, well, earlier I said that 30,000, and he correct me. Okay, Mr. S, my collection is not 30,000. Sorry, he says 40,000. I'm sorry. Okay. So the Mr. Wakafuji, who's the collector, who has collected over 40,000 toys in the last 20 years, and he lives in Matsuyama. Okay. And I was invited to the his toy collection warehouse. Okay. And he's the company owner, and he's running the special event uh, company, and he who lent out these toys and have a special program, exhibitions, and he managed that. That's a good idea, actually. So I like to share with the some of the his collections, pictures again with that very very rare items. Okay. All right, let's watch that. First of all, what you are looking at is the Tetsujin 28 go. He's about it's a giant robot, right? And then he's about 2 meters tall, and then obviously it's a billboard. It's not a toy, okay? It's a sign for the game arcade game center or something. But he bought it. He bought it, okay? Right? And it's about 2 meters tall, and then behind that, Gundams. There you go. All right, and he I don't know why, but he has the same Gundam head statue, you know, nearly 20. He told me that. Okay, also he has a Zack one too. All right, here we go. And then a Kamen Rider Ichigo, yes. And now this statue is also about the over. This one's higher, more than 2 meters. Okay, and he told me that this is the gashapon, the capsule toy vending machines. I didn't realize. I thought that was just a sign, but yes, and he has that special, tank in his stomach area, and then there's a on the right, and actually the left leg, on his left legs there's a coin slot. Okay, all right, so you just, throw the coin in there on the left feet and the left legs, and on the right legs of the Kamen Rider Ichigo, there's the the gachapon exit. Okay, right. So there's a place that the gachapon just came up, pop up, and you can buy that. So of course it's been a long time, used it, maybe 20 or 30 years old or something. And he's a collector. He loves collecting this kind of thing. Oh, yeah, like this. Tetsuan Atom, yeah, Astro Boy. He's very famous, and this is one of his collections. Mazinger Z. How about that? Okay, all right. And this is also a huge, nearly the 2 meter tall statues like this. And I thought that's a very nice, clean, beautiful one. Wow. Mazinger Z. Ultraman Ace. It was too tall. I think it goes over 3 meters or something. It's too tall to take a pictures. Okay, so I'm sorry. I had to just to do this. Okay. Oh yeah, take a look at this one. This is another sign. I believe it was used as a sign, and he told me this, that this is the only last one model for the Tetsujin 28 go, the Iron, Iron Man, Iron Man in Japan, but the Iron Robot 28, The last one, only one in Japan made. Okay, this is you wouldn't believe that how much I didn't ask, but the price and the value, but it goes super high. All right. Now, please, you have to forgive me that this picture is Evangelion, okay? But unfortunately, Evangelion actually he's about 2 meters tall, okay? And that this statue is already not broken, but taken apart and then needs to assemble that everything. So just one part of that. And he has that, okay? Evangelions. I love these pictures. I love these pictures, okay? Take a look at that. The Kinnikuman in the middle, and then looking at the weird, bringing that, weird look at the all the Majinka Z's. Kinnikumans, yes. I love this one, okay? Oh, I'm sure the Kinnikuman is so, annoyed, surrounded by those, robots. I love this one. I like it. You know. Yeah. Ultimate muscle here. Yes. He's wondering if he can take all of those giants. That's exactly yes. You know. All right. So this is also the same thing. It's not a toy. It's a big statue, like 2 meters tall, and the collector, the Mr. Wakahushi, just loves to collect them, and he used that as in the special event exhibitions. It's a part of his business. And Devilman, yay, beautiful statues. That's great. Muscle Man, you called it in Malaysia, Muscle Man, exactly. That's good translations. Kinniku Man. Kinniku is the muscle, so Kinniku Man. Oh yeah, this is the another, Tetsuji 28 I heard that this is also the very rare items. This is another picture that I really like this. All right, take a look at this one. Grendizer the robot, UFO robot Grendizer, and then just you can see Mazinger Z is there. That is there, and then they're about to start the fight. I don't think they are talking. They are doing the friendly talk. I don't think so. Okay, so just beautiful statues. They are, and well maintained. I love this one. Next. Well, familiar? No, not a Spider-Man. What am I talking about? Skylighter. Skylighter's, attraction costumes. He has the Kamen Rider costumes. Many of them. I will talk about that more. Oh yeah, there's a. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this one, but if you remember that, this one from the Sky, I think, Kyodain, Skyzel, Skyzel's, full scale attraction helmet. Okay, he collects that. Okay, why? Because he loves it. Okay, and then I believe he has the costume as well, so he can display it for the event. Take a look at this myself. Yeah. All right. He had that in this, Denjiman helmet. He had a Denjiman helmet, and then, well, I had to ask him, I had to ask him, can I wear this? He said, oh, yeah, sure, go ahead. So he just, brought that, squeezing my head to the small helmet. I heard that that electricity, the sign still works. How about this? Okay. And also take a look at all that toys that he has in the back. Yeah. I was shy. Okay. That was a good one. It's so hard to see from inside. You don't see anything. It's just amazing that Mr. Over or so the suits actors wearing that kind of helmet and then do all the actions. Oh, wow. No, you cannot see anything at all. I mean, yes, you can, but do the actions? You have to be trained. Well, obviously, I just saw I had to do this one too. But the Kikaidar. Now, let me talk about this one. The Kikaidar. Um, you don't see anything. You don't see anything. Yeah, there's some small slits. Okay, small two slits there inside, just a little under the knees of the his yellow eyeballs, and I thought that was the small holes to breathe. But it was something to see that see through. Impossible. Okay, amazing. And then still the electricity works and it has that battery inside and a switch, so you can actually turn on. Yeah. So, this is fun. There's actually the one customers, one of my customers, boy was there, and then he was actually wearing the uh, Robot Cage K, power up versions. Okay, I don't know if you're not familiar with that. Robot Cage K is a special detective, robot detective K. That's the name. All time heroes. And take a look at these all that toys that he has collected. See that bundled, okay? Yeah, and you probably see that some of the very rare items that are inside, you know, Sailor Moons. And then here we have the Mr. Wakafushi there, and showing us, one of his challenge is that he has no place to put that all the toys. So hard. I because can you imagine that for over 40,000 toys? How do you manage it? So he's very much looking forward to building that a museum or something in the future, to be able to maintain all the toys, uh, use that for the as a special event, go outside and bring back these toys, and so he's very much looking for that, So improving, okay. Where does he gets all the money? Well, he's been working very hard as the postman. Okay, he retired actually 5 years ago. He told me that because he has a stroke. Okay, he experienced a stroke, and then after luckily he recovered, and so he thought that this is a very this is a time to quit the job and start his own. So he quit it, and then his all the salary, most of the salary went to the toys for the last 20 years. He used up the almost like a 40% of up to sometimes 50% of his salary to the toys, investments. But his love for the toys. Look at that, all the rare toys. Oh, it looks like a Dragon Ball. Here we go. We have the Zack. Oh yeah, there we go. This is the something that I was showing that he actually has the one actual size Kamen Rider Ichigo's special bike, the Cyclone Girl. Yep, and this is the one. And then you know, actually, let me talk about the copyright things. Okay, Toei not is not allowed you to have that this kind of actual size and then showing off, somewhere, even though you made that, well, for your personal use, I guess it's okay. But once you start to invite us to the local kindergartens or something, and then they enjoy that your costume cosplay, common lighters, and they pay you sometimes. No, you cannot get the money from this. So Toei is very strict about the ideas. And then this motorcycle, and why is it here? Well, this one was actually copyrighted, has a permission from the Toei about long time ago. And then this was created. It's a replica, okay. And then one of the local TV station in Osaka had a special event, special interview with the Mr. Hiroshi Fujioka, of course the first Kamen Rider Ichigo. And for the special event, that the TV station created the replica of this Cyclones under the permission of the Toei. You know, so this is actually copyrighted, and then he has that. I didn't ask where he got it, okay? But the good thing is that Toei knows that this motorcycle is here in Matsuyama, and actually some of the Toei executives came to Matsuyama and visited him, and see that this actual motorcycle, and then now he was surprised and actually not just accusing him. No, he didn't. They didn't, but asking him, the collector, to use this motorcycles in the future programs for the Toei. What do you think? That's cool. Okay, Toei admit that this is a very, very officially. I mean, they admit that. Maybe not officially, but they admit that this is their very important items. Okay, so well, it's a very rare items. Yeah, it must have the patent first. Exactly. Look at that, The actually this is the size of 250 cc. Okay, and this is the the handlebars, and then all that speedometers and tachometers, and everything. And this is not. It says replica, but it's not really the Yamaha or anything. But I believe that was a Kawasaki or something. I didn't check the names, but just the style, was replica. And I was very, surprised to find that this small switchboard. I don't know if I can show you the close look. Oh, here we go. This one. All right, this switchboard. I don't know if you remember the this first Ichigo first Kamen Rider stories. There was one scene that Tobe, the Oya-san, okay, Oya-san is a person who just like a father for the Ichigo rider. Well, most of the traditional Showa riders knows the Oya-sans. Okay, Oya-san is the originally he is the bike shop owner. Okay, yeah, he was trained the Hongo Takeshi as a racer. Okay, he's the one, and he created the Cyclones, and then with that, I don't know how he got it, but he got it, but this bike motorcycle from the Ashokas, right? And anyway, in that cities, this you can see that all the kanji character says on the switchboard. It says full automatic remote control. It says full automatic remote control. In one of the episode, there was a Ichigo was in the Agito or the the Shoka's place, and then wants to bring that Oya-san to the place, to the rescue, I think, and so send that the Cyclone, no man control. Okay, no one is riding on it, but the Cyclone Go machine itself went to the Oya-san's motorcycle shop, and then Oya-san was, oh, it's you. by yourself. He was surprised. And then this the switchboard, the light is just turning, blinking like this. And then he and then Oya-san noticed that, this is the must be the signal from the Kamen Rider. And then he got it on the motorcycle. I remember that he didn't wear the helmet at the time. Okay, that was okay at those years. And this Cyclone machine was running on a full automatic, controlled by the Kamen Rider signals. Now, so this replica has this switchboard, and I was, yeah, it was so thrilled. It says automatic. My goodness. And I don't think this works as automatic, but the idea of the full automatic, remote control of the motorcycle or a car even. Can you imagine that in the 1970s, 1970s, having that idea and actually making it, introducing that idea in the TV program shows? That's amazing. This is a technology that we have right now. Well, even not yet, I guess. We have the GPS, but pretty soon we probably going to have that, probably full automatic remote control car or a motorcycle. What do you say? The Kamen Riders really are way ahead of us. Yep, and the next one. Oh yeah, this is another picture. I really enjoy that, sitting on it. And this is the back. It's so cool. Now, when you pay attention to those tail lamp, it has that number plate holders. Okay, that's where you can put the number plates. And actually, this motorcycle has the license. And then if you register with it, you can register with this motorcycle with the numbers. And if you put that all the indicators and lights, everything, actually you can drive and you can ride on that in a public road. And the owner does not have the actually the motorcycle license. Too bad. He doesn't have the driver's license, unfortunate. But I have it. I have it. So I just, of course, I did that. My, appeal myself. I have the. Fortunately, I have the driver's license, the motorcycle's license. So you never know. Once he fixed it, maybe I can try. I don't know. I wish. Okay. So anyway, this is something that I really like that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, designs. It's a tail lamp, on the tail. So there you are, and I was, riding on it. Actually, sitting on it. Okay. Kamen Rider is. Yeah, I wish. Okay. And actually, I have one more pictures. There you go. Yeah, and this is the story of that, just motorcycles. But the Mr. Fujioka, he came to the this place before, so he knows that he has this motorcycles. Actually, he was on it. He was sitting on it, and he according to the toy collectors, and he said, Mr. Fujioka says, "Wow, this reminds me a lot, something." Of course, he used to write that, for the shooting the videos and films and everything. And that toy collector, that his collection doesn't end for the this motorcycles. He has the actual Kamen Rider Ichigo suits, not the attraction one, the one they used in the show, and with the helmets. And then Mr. Fujioka made that his autograph on that helmet. I saw it. I could not take the picture. Okay, I could not take the pictures, but I saw it. And then I'm very much looking for the next time to visit here. If I can, I like to wear it, try it on. What do you think? And then sitting on that motorcycle with the original suits. That will be the blast. Wow. Think about it. Okay? So I'm just dreaming just before the 2013, and you should. I should. Yes, I should. Yes. Yeah, and so I'm very much looking for that, you know. And actually, the toy collector, Mr. Wakafuji, and I, talking, collaborating work in the year 2013, because we shared, so many things that are common, and you know, well, of course, his collection is not only the tokusatsu, but it expands to the anime fans and many many. And he has been looking for the something to introduce their collection more to the world, outside. And here we are, And then also he was, during his special, toy exhibition events, throughout the year he visit many places to show off his collections, for the local peoples. And every time he has that kind of opportunities to sell the items. Unfortunately, he really never had that chance to work with the toy sellers. So where's the toy sellers? Here I am. Okay, so here I am, the toy sellers, and who can introduce his collection to the world. And I believe that working with him probably the good idea. What do you say? Yeah, so that's my plan and then his plan. And so I have a special announcement after this videos, and then so I have there's one special event is ongoing, and I will talk about that. Okay, after this. Yeah, always Sakana-san, what do you think? It's a good idea. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's it will benefit both of us, and it will benefit. I'm sure that in many ways, later on to the our customers and our friends, like you guys. Uh, it's it's gonna be a great, and then I believe it's a great way to support the local communities too. Mm. Cosmic Star, right? It's not mine. Don't worry. Okay, one of the toy collectors, Japanese toy collectors in Matsuyama. Okay. Hey, very unfair. I know that life is unfair. So you have to admit that. Okay. But you never knows. So it's I'm very excited that have starting a new relationship with him, and then I'll have a special announcement after this. Okay. All right. So thank you very much, and then, I have the more pictures to show you off, but I will just move on to the next video since it's getting too long. All right, so thank you very much. This has been a live recording from CSTOYS International. And move on to the next special announcement about something about special radio programs on the New Year days. All right, thank you very much. Talk to you soon.